Yeah. Okay, let me just begin. I think how many of you are year one here? Okay, Jamie and Claire will know me from JC. The rest, I don't think you will know me. Okay, so let me just give a brief introduction. Last year I spoke to NTU also, so I think the year 2 and year 3 will remember. I'm a physics teacher in this school, ever since. I'm a physics major, but actually I'm not a very serious physics person, although I like the subject and I find that the scientific way of thinking, physics way of thinking is really, really good. Okay, it's like an operating system in your mind. Okay, how many of you do science? Science? Two person? 3? Okay, I think it's really good. I did appreciate the value of a science education until really now. Okay, I mean, although the science education gave me my job, but until now, right, that I really feel that having a science education is good because it is like in our handphone, right? We use Samsung phone or whatever, or Apple. Okay, the operating system is the Android, is the iOS. So that allows other things to flourish, be built onto these platforms. So science education, right, is a training of your mind, gives you a way to look at the world in a logical manner, a rational manner, and I appreciate that. So I hope for the rest of you, if you've got chance, take some science cross-faculty enrichment modules, okay, feel free, okay. What do I like? I like to do all sorts of things, okay. Actually, most of my interests are all very domesticated, okay. I like to cook, make bread, things like that, okay. Nothing too worth talking about. And I like the humanities a lot. I like history, I like philosophy, I like psychology. I like to read all sorts of things actually. And this curiosity for the world is growing as I age. And in fact, it's sometimes scary, okay, because I find that there's not enough time to learn. I don't do sports when I'm a student, or I don't do sports when I'm your age at all, okay. I'm a sedentary bum for the last part of my life. I started sports when I'm in Hwa Chong, okay, as a teacher, and that's not too long ago. So everything that I know about sports, right, it is the science training, the physics way of thinking that spur me to learn, okay, keep on finding out things, curiosity. And I spent the last 7-8 years building up whatever I know now. And canoeing, okay, I also got into it accidentally. Like I said, I don't do sports. So I started learning canoeing when I became a canoe teacher in charge. And I probably have less experience compared to people like Quek or Sean Tan. And the reason why he's not here, his girlfriend, Kimberly, when they started in Sec 1, right, I probably haven't started canoeing yet, okay? So that's how inexperienced I am. How I learn? I learn by a very simple way, okay? I learn by listening to experts, learning from the best people. You may think that this is ridiculous, but actually, right, in this day, this is ever more important because, right, most of us get our information from junk sources a lot of times, because that's how, like, US and UK are heading now, okay, and a large part of Europe. So we shouldn't take for granted that learning from experts is a very common sense thing, because it's not. And we are more and more confused nowadays who are experts, okay? Standing before you is not, okay? So I make a disclaimer. I'm just here to deliver some things that I think I already know well enough, but if you want to know more, you need to look for authorities, okay? how I coach. Those of you who may know me enough, I think none of you here, but so I'll just share with you. I'm a very obsessive person, okay? Obsessive about details, about every aspect of canoeing as a sport and high performance, and everything that I think can be controlled, or shouldn't say controlled, anything that can be determined by what we do, I will try to influence the factor, okay? Down to diet, down to habits, down to learning of the technique, everything, okay? So that's how I do it, because this is science. If there are so many parameters, right, and these parameters, you know which one lead to good outcome or which one do not, you just work at them systematically, okay? That's my way of thinking. If you up to here, right, you found out, wow, this is really very out of this world, right? Sorry, and you're in 2 hours. Sorry, this is such a arrogant line. I'm terrified. I think as a teacher in charge and a team manager of ex-teacher in charge of the Hwa Chong team, right? I think we are pretty good at doing this, winning. And I want to explain to you, right, this in a non-arrogant way. Winning, right, is actually not very difficult because most people don't know how to do it. Okay, so if you understand how to do it, right, what are the principles behind, what are all the parameters, then you are actually in a playing field of your own. There's no other competitor already, because nobody else actually are hungry, obsessive enough to figure everything out. Okay, that's why, right, when I say how I coach, I'm obsessive. How I win is the same way. You figure everything out, then what else could have gone wrong? Okay. Hwa Chong canoeing team, right, the boys team has won for the last 7 years consecutive. The girls team has won for the last 4 years consecutive. So when I say this, right, I just hope to get arouse your curiosity a little bit, okay, to figure out how the person who is running this team is thinking. Hopefully, right, you can learn some of the thinking behind this, rather than just learning about nutrition as nutrition, because nutrition is just part of a bigger plan, okay, bigger better plan. Why am I here? I'm no longer with Hwa Chong canoeing. I'm now like a free spirit, okay, like floating around, or whoever let me go, or just go and paddle a bit, okay, or just giving this kind of sharing. I believe these are important. Why? Because the things that I learned, right, in my own journey in Hwa Chong canoeing is I really appreciate it, okay, and I don't feel that I should take it for granted that everyone would have access to this thinking. So I would want to be in a way shameless or just busybody. I would just want to assume that people may not know, but there will be people around who are interested enough and just do the benefit to them by sharing. Okay, so that's why I'm here. I shared with NUS during their canoe camp also. I shared with them one talk on nutrition, another session on inner structure of the kayaking technique. I'm not an expert in either, but I think I know enough to share, to trigger you to work harder and figure out more. Okay, then the next level you find the real expert. Okay, now it's going to be faster and faster already. Travelators you see in the airport. This is A, this is B. Of course, there's also C, walking outside. Would you choose the one that's going in the direction that you want to travel, or the other one, or just neutral? Which one will you want? A, B, or C? A. Okay, everyone. Common sense. We know this. Okay, this is a very. You see, everyone is applying a rational thinking here. That you will want to be on a travelator that moves in the direction that you are going, because it assists you. You have an added velocity. However, right, in many things that we are doing, right, are we applying this thinking? For instance, right, in sport, what are all the factors, right, that this travelator, right, signifies? Okay, what are all the factors, right, that this calculator signifies? Okay, are you on the right calculator? Or you know that you need to be on this, but your actions and decisions actually put you on this one. Okay, so that's an important thing you need to bear in mind. In training, we all want improvement, but we know training is only one aspect. That's rest. Okay, training doesn't make you stronger. Okay, I think this one, this idea about training, right, is like overhyped. People say, oh, training makes you stronger. No. Training makes you weaker, it breaks you down physiologically. The adaptation thereafter makes you stronger. Adaptation comes from the rest and the nutrition. Rest, right, for a university student is really time management of your priorities. When you get to chiong or you get to sleep, it's your choice. You get to go out with your friends or just stay in hostel and do your work. When you need to do your work, rather than postpone it next time, it's also your choice. I know all this because I'm also like that. Okay, 3 a.m. someone knock at my door. Hey, what's wrong me? Okay, go. I will walk to near NUS and eat. Okay, 5 a.m. come back. Okay, haven't slept 2 hours. Lecture. Turn off the alarm, continue sleeping. And 10 o'clock lecture. Just wake up only. Go and eat breakfast. So one bad decision. 2 lectures don't go. This is life, okay? But if I can choose again, and if I have a purpose back then to direct my thinking, I probably won't do that. And lastly, nutrition. Nutrition is a lot about choices and also about your planning, okay? We all say that, oh, we can make good choice, but really, can you? Because if you are not in a position that you can put your action where your words are, also no use, okay? Because you want to eat well, but if you always place yourself in a shopping mall, you can't eat well, okay? And note that this is a multiplication. Anything is 0, you get no improvement. This is a simplified model, okay? But it is. You don't rest, you don't get improvement. I have one student who has a sleep deprivation issue. He deprived himself of sleep, okay? He got mentally affected, psychologically, psychiatrically, everything, okay? Here, haywire. He set out from school 2 years before he completed his schools thereafter. Depression, lack of sleep. Okay, ideal athlete, okay? I was still not even at nutrition, but I think these are important things to set the ground. What must the ideal athlete be? Ideal athlete must be knowledgeable. Know what is nutrition, know your body, and know what your body needs. Know how the sport works. What are all the things that can influence the behavior, the physical system. Know how you adapt, okay, to training, how training influence your body, and of course your planning. So do you know enough of all this? And that is really the responsibility of the ideal athletes, okay? Motivation, when you attend training, are you purposeful? Are you deliberately practicing what you don't know? Or are you there to continue to do what you already know? Okay. Bad habits and good habits, right, work the same. Reinforcement make them stronger. Okay. So if you practice wrong things more, you become better at wrong things. It's a very neutral thing. Okay. Practice makes perfect either type of habits. Mental framework, do you understand when you are doing it, right? How is your body supposed to be feeling? How your mind is supposed to be visualizing this entire thing? How do you go about understanding the kayaking technique and fulfilling it in the movement? Okay. And attitude, discipline, this is blah 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 blah. Okay, you've seen it so many times. So you see, ideal athletes, there are so many aspects. So today, right, I can only take my time to share with you the first one. Okay, if you would like to, if I feel free during the school days and prepare more presentation, I may talk about other things also. Okay, so today just the first one. Do you recognize this? This is my boat, not sometimes boat. Okay. Anyway, I have lent him because he's a good person. Okay. Oh. So, you see, we in our sports, right, this bunch of people, we are all very obsessive about our boats, okay? Someone knock a boat, after that, wow, you see the scratch, one little line, very painful already, like a few $50 knock off your the value of the boat, okay, and you feel upset about it. And if someone can like chip the front of your boat off, right, I think you really want to kill that person, okay. So if we can feel that way towards our boats, right, why aren't you feeling the same way towards what is the real weapon X? Our body. When you do things right that damage your body bit by bit, scratch by scratch, chip by chip, right? Do you still have the same impeccably shaped machine? No more. Okay, that machine, right, is slowly corroded by actions or lack of to take care of it. So make no mistake, our real weapon on the water, right, is our body, nothing else, not the boat. The good boat and the lousy boat, right, if it's new, smoothness the same. I can tell you, right, the Raptor and the Sinkhole, the drag force, right, drag coefficient, how much drag force the boat experience is about the same. Okay, this is physics. So you are only buying the color and the shape and the sticker that says NELO, that's all. You are buying the seats and the footrest. And I think that's what Nelo is really good at, okay, making nice seats and footrests, easy to adjust, easy to customize. That is why we buy Nelo. But don't even think that Simcoe have any advantage. Those are marketing. Okay, Nelo is to tell you something, right, to make you buy it. Okay. But that's why I buy Quattro. Because during my time, a few years ago, I believe, Quattro is the best, okay? It's just marketing. I'm just a consumer. I want the best that is. Today, I'll start off talking about the role of science, scientific thinking. Then I'll go into energy system and